What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Blue Raven, and we're back with another Division 2 build guide. This is the ultimate build guide. I've been putting this build together for months. I've RNG'd the hell out of this build. Okay? When I tell you that this is the very best build for me, for a solo player, if you copy this, you're going to have the same success that I have, and you're going to have fun. It's not a boring build. It's fun. It works. If you're looking to do escalated missions, if you're looking to do climax missions, if you're looking to do legendary missions, the summit, countdown, anything of the solo legendary missions, any heroic, anything a solo player wants to do in Division 2, this tune in because this build is for you guys. It works in groups. It'll work just fine in a group, but it excels by itself. It excels just fine by itself. It doesn't need help by anybody else. Okay? Now, there's a lot of builds that have been going around since Escalated Missions came out. There's been a lot of builds going around. Striker being the number one, and then you kind of work your way down the tiers, right? This is the number one build for me. This is the top of the mountain for me. I've tried them all. I've played through them all, and I found that I can consistently clear content with this one with ease. Now, before we get into the actual build, let's talk about a couple things. This build does work without proto gear on it. However, it excels with its proto variant, meaning the perk that comes with the proto gear. This specific build excels with it. Okay, so you can do the standard set for this, but you're not going to get the same results until you get that proto gear. So definitely put the build together. If you don't have the protos, that's okay. Wait till because the green will get you into the escalated missions. So just wait until the targeted loot comes for this build, and then go target that mission and use that build, and then just start replacing the set with the proto versions of it. Okay. There's going to be a couple of pieces of gear on this set that some players may not have at all, and you can't currently get them in the game. That's okay. I have alternates that you can get in the game. Okay, so don't freak out if you see something in my build you're going, I don't have that. I don't even think you can get that. Don't worry, because there's going to be a couple of weapons I'm going to say, hey, you can use this instead of this, but you need to have already have, like, there's a gun that you need. It's not in the game right now. It's not even in, like, uh, a certain mission or a raid or stretch goals. It's just not in the game. It was only during a certain. It was during the I think the 30th anniversary or whatever anniversary, the 10th anniversary of Division 2 of Division. It came out, and so if you didn't play it then, you're not going to have this gun. So don't worry about this gun because it's just there for fun. I'm just pointing this out like you can use it. There's another piece of gear that you can get. I believe you can get it. You're going to need a friend who has the mission, though. Or you need to wait for stretch goals because it does drop in stretch goals. But right now, the only way to get it would be have a friend who has the bounty. And I'll point that out on how to do that as well. If you don't have a friend who has the bounty, you don't know anybody, that's okay. I have an alternate piece of gear for that too. So I'm trying. This is going to be a longer video than a normal build video because I really put a lot of work into this build, and I want to do it right for you guys. So without further ado, let's get in. Normally, what I would do is play the build, and then TLDR. We're going to TLDR and then play it. But real quick, before I forget, when it comes to escalated missions, I found over the 2 seasons that escalated missions have been out, for a solo player, the best tier to farm protos, be it proto gear that you need or proto cores, is not tier 1, it's not tier 2, it's not tier 5, it's not tier 7, it's not tier 10, it's tier 3. Tier 3 drops an insane amount of protos, and it drops more than, and then Tier 3 for me is always drop more protos than Tier 5. Tier 5 is harder. This build can do Tier 5, so you try it out, Bob. By all means, if you want me to do a video of me using this build in Tier 5, I will do that. I've done it live on stream, so you guys, for those of you who see me on stream, you guys know I've done it in Tier 5s. But this build really excels at Tier 3, and you really don't need to go above Tier 3. I'm telling you, the protos are going to drop like crazy for you at Tier 3. The way that I don't know why, but that if you see differently, let me know in the comments below. But my experience, Tier 3 is the way to farm escalated missions. Now, let's talk about the build. First things first, we are using the minigun for that extra ammo because this is an LMG build, so we want that extra ammo. We want the reload, the extra ammo going back in, and we also want armor on kill. So we got that. The main LMG for this build, you can use multiple different LMGs. Blue screen is my go-to, and I'm using mine has LMG damage out of cover, and damage to armor. I like blue screen because of its disruptor rounds, because it can constantly cause, especially in higher tier escalated missions, the enemies like to hide a lot. This gets them out of hiding. It's very, 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 very good. It's a very good gun for this build. If you don't have blue screen, you can get it through Summit. You can get it through, I mean, it's a very common, it's not a hidden, it's not locked behind anything. So doing any missions where you can target loot LMGs, you should be able to get this gun. Alternates for this, you can use Bullet King. It is definitely worth trying out. If you have Bullet King and you don't have blue screen, Bullet King works just fine. The one I was talking about that some people may not have, but is an insane gun with this build, is the Big Alejandro. This gun is so much fun with this build. It is so much fun, and I'll explain why it's so much fun. But if you don't have the Big Alejandro, because it's not, you can't get it right now, period. You just can't get it. It's not in the game right now. If you have it, go ahead and give it a shot. Go ahead and try it with the build, and I bet you'll be surprised. The other one, the other gun that you can use with this build that is a ton of fun, you can get in game right now, but you need to have the classified mission unlocked, and that is the Headline Grabber. The Headline Grabber, what's so cool about this is it basically kind of does what it kind of like steers into the build, right? Because our build, now we've talked about the guns, the build, so the Headline Grabber, by the way, the Headline Grabber is in a classified mission down here somewhere. Not that one. Not that one. Maybe it was down here. Which one is it? Nope. 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 No, this one. The Capital Globe Anomaly. This mission right here drops the Headline Grabber. See, it even says it right there. Headline Grabber. So if you want the Headline Grabber, this is how you get it. It's right from here, okay? So why the Headline Grabber is so good is because we're using tipping scales. And tipping scales, we're going to talk about let's talk about the set first, and then we're going to talk about why it's so much better than Striker as a solo player. So the 2-piece tipping scales is going to give you 30% magazine size, 3 pieces is going to give you 30% LMG damage, 4 pieces can give you throttle control. Shooting builds up stacks, not hitting, shooting builds up stacks of 50. Each stack provides 0.5% weapon handling and 4% critical hit damage. You lose 6 stacks per second you're not shooting. No stacks are lost when enemies are suppressed. So that goes into our blue screen, because blue screen suppresses, or no, so if an enemy's suppressed behind the thing, you're not going to lose stacks. You can keep shooting at them, you're not going to lose. If you stop shooting, you're not going to lose stacks if they're suppressed, is basically what that means, right? Okay, so we're using the chest piece because the chest piece gives us sustainability. It increases the maximum number of stacks from 50 to 75. So what that means is shooting the stacks you get 75 stacks. So you get your critical, your weapon handling and your critical goes up by 25, right? We're also using the backpack because the backpack also gives us snowball. Increases your crit hit damage received per stack from 4 to 7. So it increases up to 7. So 7 times 75, that's your crit with this build, okay? Now, what makes this, why am I saying this is better than Striker? It's because of the augment. I have it on every piece of gear. I have the correct augment. Everybody goes Echo on almost every offensive gear set in the game. And something like Striker, you should definitely go Echo. Something like Ongoing Directive, you should go Echo. Something like Virtuoso, you should go Echo. Actually, Ongoing Directive, I would actually probably say the Trapper might be good because you're increasing the status effect, and Ongoing Directive is all about status effect. But Virtuoso, definitely want to go Echo, right? Hunter's Fury, Echo, right? Tipping Scales, you want Paradox. Paradox says it provides right now this piece, I think it maxes at maybe 5 or so, I don't know what it maxes at, but it provides a percentage chance to refill your magazine by 2 bullets for every bullet you fire. Not refills your magazine, but it'll give you 2 bullets back for every bullet you fire, and you get a chance to do that. And I have each piece has Paradox on it. Each piece has Paradox on it. Each piece has Paradox. When I hit Expertise 30, my knee pads will be protoed, and I will re-roll them till they have Paradox on it. So I'll have 5 pieces of gear that'll have Paradox on it. So I can literally shoot my blue screen for an insanely long time. The same goes with the Big Alejandro, because the Big Alejandro has a high RPM. And that's why I said it's kind of fun with this gun, because it has an 1100 RPM. And with the Paradox kicking in with the bullets, you can fire this gun for a lot longer, and you can clear ads very quickly with this gun. So, but yeah, you want Paradox on all 4 pieces of gear. I am using red mods across the board. The exception is I have a yellow mod. I have a status effect because it just my chest piece, that's what my chest piece has on it. But everything else is red mods. I believe my chest piece I don't even have armor on kill because I'm just using the armor on kill off of the minigun. So don't care about seasonal modifiers. This seasonal modifier, I don't really understand it all that well. So I haven't been really doing anything with it, but so there's that. Your offhand, you want to use an AR. I'm actually using when I was talking about I know this is gonna be a long video. I'm really sorry, guys. But when I was talking about the headline grabber, it's perfect sustained. I'm actually using an AR that has sustained on it. It does the same thing as the headline grabber. So this gun literally goes right back into my tipping scales as well. It increases my crit damage. I'm using Overdogs. Overdogs, if you need to get them, the absolute easiest way to get them is through either Countdown or the Summit Target Loot gloves, and you'll get them pretty easily. They're not hard to get, so there's that. I don't want to get. It looks like there's something. I was just looking like we got all this stuff moving through here. I don't want to get caught up in it. We're okay. The last piece of gear is the piece of gear I said you're going to need a friend for, and that's turmoils. For those of you who know my channel, you know how much I love turmoils. Turmoils have the talent Bewildered. When dealing weapon damage to an enemy, 50% of the damage will be dealt to another enemy within 30 meters instead. When there are no enemies nearby, damage is dealt normally. Does not apply to armor plates. This is my favorite piece of gear in Division 2. Not even close. There's not even a close second. So the question is, if you don't have it, how can you get it? You can get turmoils through stretch goals at the end of a season. So when this season ends in 6 weeks, at the end of the season, the last 2 weeks of the season is usually stretch goals. So in 4 weeks, you'll be able to open these caches and you'll be able to get them. If you don't have the seasonal pass, that's okay. There's still another way you can get it. You either need to have this or have a friend. You need to go to your bounties and look and see if you have this still. You go over here and you see I have the Bloody Houndsman bounties here. You queue this up And don't kill him, but kill all the little robots around him, and they have a chance of dropping turmoils, the turmoil knee pads. And you can farm this over and over and over again until you get a pair of them. So find somebody who has this, or if you have this, that's how you can get it. If you don't have anybody who if you don't know anybody who has this bounty, and you in fact don't have it, if you're on PlayStation, you can always hit me up. I will take it. I'll run you through it. But if you don't have any of that, I have an alternate for it. I have an alternate pair of knee pads for you guys. I have the pivot pads. The pivot pads just are going to give you a flat 10% increased LMG damage. I have mine set to crit, but nothing special about them. I was thinking about, because these give me weapon handling, which is kind of nice, and they already had paradox on them, so either one of these will work. But the pivot knee pads are the ones that I would say to go with if you don't have turmoils. But again, if you don't have turmoils and you want to get them, and you don't have the bounty and you don't have the seasonal pass, leave me a comment. I'm on PlayStation 5, so leave me a comment if you're on PlayStation in the comment section below. Let me know you need it. I'll DM you my gamer tag, and I'll let you know when I'm on, and you can come join me, and we'll go run that until you get them, and we'll call it good on that. Sound good? All right. Now we're going to go into the mission. Now let's go ahead. Now that we've gone over the... Oh, sorry. I'm using Reviver Hive and Striker Drone, by the way. That's the other two things I'm using, and I'm using the Quick Step to move around faster. Other than that, there's nothing else you need to know about this build, but we're going to do a Tier 3 in the Potomac Event Center, because this one currently has the Breaking Point gear set as the thing, and I need to get the gloves. I have a Breaking Point set. I just put a video out of my Breaking Point Ravenous build, and I want to get the gloves because I want to switch it up a little bit, and you'll see in that video I talk about it. So we're going to do this mission. This is a fun mission to do because it's very hard for stuff to get behind you in this build. But watch, I mean, you guys are going to see. I don't know how much talking I'm going to be doing while I'm playing, because a lot of times when I'm talking, I end up getting myself killed, because alright, we can go ahead and stun the guys we were shooting, so we can get these guys knocked out. So that's what the drone's for. The drone isn't for getting people out of cover. It's... By the way, you see that little glitch in the firing? That's the paradox kicking in. So that's what that is. Sometimes I'll get down to 2 bullets, and then paradox triggers. Okay, there we go. We're okay. Go ahead and go get that. There we go. Alright. This guy never stops shooting, jeez. Can you get up, or are you just going to stay there? I don't think he can hit me. Oh, he can hit me. Oh, he can hit me. There's 2 machine gunners there. Ooh. Alright, we're going to move over here. Normally I like to move up and get elevated position, but I think we're just going to move here. I think this is going to be a better... Oh, that sucked. Kamikaze, dude. See, like I said, talking gets me killed. So, like, this guy's suppressed. See how my throttle control's not changing? Because he was suppressed. We're okay, though. Alright, so I'm not going to talk the rest of this mission. I'm just going to let it play out, and then I will talk at the end.
Attention! We're under attack! Fall back! Get to the boats! Defend them at all costs!
Well, at least now we know the strategist is home.
Seeing a lot of hostiles by the docks. They're securing the boats.
They must be waiting for the order to launch. If the strategist gets on one of those boats, we'll lose our chance to bring him in. Keep moving. You're almost there. Dock agent. Hope you're not too late.
Keep them away from the boats! Do whatever it takes!
Heads up. I'm seeing a lot of movement towards the boats, but no sign of the strategist.
We need reinforcements on the dock, now! Take out the intruders! Protect the boats!
Hostiles are inbound on your position by the docks. Watch your six.
They're coming at me from all sides. I can't get...
Agent down.
Kelso. Kelso? Shit. Agent Kelso's not responding. Damn it, Kelso. Okay, slight change of plans. With the boats out of commission, the target should still be inside. We have to make sure he doesn't slip past us.
Perfect! So predictable! Kill them and feed the burn pit!
I don't think there's a way to get to this proto. I mean, it's not a targeted proto, but that sucks. I don't think I can get to it. I don't think there's a way to actually get up there to that. Unless it's on the other side? On the... Oh, it's over here on the boat side. Okay. I have to do the mission again. That's all. Maybe. Unless... Can I go back? Let's see. See if I go back. I think it's locked. Can I jump back up here? No. See, I can't jump back up. So, yeah, I have to go... Well, no, wait. I can go this way. Nope. I can't. Okay, so yeah, I have to do the mission again. Okay.
Without Kelso, capturing the strategist won't be easy. It's up to you to finish the job, Agent.
They'll have to go through the theater. Cut them off and kill them.
Was that gunfire? Agent, I didn't send reinforcements. You'll need to clear the building.
I'm not dead. Don't everyone cheer at once.
Wait, is that Kelso?
My watch broke and I lost comms. Listen, I need you to cover me while I head to the balcony. Head down to the concert hall.
Thank God. Is Kelso all right?
Keep them away from me. Whatever you do, don't let them into the concert hall.
Agent incapacitated. Vital signs critical.
Sometimes you get unlucky in here and you get a buttload of machine gunners, more than you'd want, and they just take a lot longer to kill, and you're going to use a couple armor. But I was really kind of trying to show off more than play it safer than normal. So yeah, so I got 2 protos in that one run. Neither one of them were targeted, but I did get 2. I thought it was an exotic at first, and then I noticed it was a purple on the radar. But guys, this is my build. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know, do you guys have any alternate versions? I've tried Striker, I've tried Virtuoso with Pestilence. I've tried a lot of other builds, Tinkerer with Ongoing Directive. I've tried other builds for solo play. This is by far the most consistent one I found. Like, consistent across the board, this has been the build that I can reliably go to and get content done. I only got dropped twice. I did 1.6 billion damage. Okay? So guys, it only took me 16 minutes to clear a tier 3. So I could easily do a tier 5. I think tier 5 you have to, with the new modifier, you have to switch weapons every so often. So I hate that. That's another thing I don't like. So I'd rather stay in 3s. But in my personal experience, I found that 5s don't pay out as much when it comes to protos. Now tokens I'm going to get more, but as far as protos, I found that tier 3s pay out better than the tier 5s. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe. Guys, road to 1,000 subscribers. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Right now, if you subscribe, the button even does something cool. I don't even know what it does, but I know it does something cool when you hit the subscribe button. So make sure you hit it. It's free. It doesn't hurt you. Just hit it. Right now. Do it. Right now. All right. Thank you for doing that. And I will see you guys on the next video. Take care. Bye.